Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. And we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have another serious show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. So let's get into today's topic. So as you guys know, some of us have been clamoring for some of the top of the shelf players to call out the nonsense and the disrespect towards Kobe Bryant. Like, a lot of us have been waiting for it because it's beginning to run rampant right now. And the latest example of this disrespect towards Kobe was this Bleacher Report list, a list that has gotten this entire company destroyed all over the internet, which goes to show you it was a bad list. If you have to put out an explanation the next day because of your list to explain your reasoning, it's a bad list. The same Bleacher Report said LeBron lost out from being voted the GOAT by one vote. Had they done that, you think the vitriol that they're receiving now is bad? Let them had made that mistake to do that one. They would have lost thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers. It would have been that bad, right? I mean, it was terrible, right? It was terrible. And a lot of us have reacted to it. Some people try to defend it, but they couldn't defend it. So what happened? We were looking for what to discuss. Then Mitch sends me over a topic of some comments that Dwayne Wade made about Kobe Bryant. Now, Dwayne had said some crazy stuff about Pau Gasol supposed to be voted MVP, and a lot of us pushed back, like, what are you talking about? Even Kendrick Perkins, like, D-Wade, knock it off, man. Like, knock it off. You're adding to this, you're contributing to this Kobe disrespect. So I tuned into a segment rather, from Dwayne Wade's channel, his podcast network. And I think one of the people he hosts the show with, I think is his brother or somebody like that. And the name of it's called Dwayne Wade, right? That's the name of the channel, Dwayne Wade. So they recently released an episode where they were reacting to Damian Lillard to Portland, CP3 to the Clippers, Ali versus Shields, and Bleacher Report's top 100. Well, apparently that list, they had also ranked Dwayne Wade number 23, and I don't remember the players that they had ranked ahead of him. They have Kevin Durant ranked ahead of Dwayne Wade, bro. KD is ranked, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, so they did that. And then Dwayne Wade decided to respond to it. And then he started to respond to the comments that were made about Kobe Bryant. And Dwayne Wade essentially said that the Bleacher Report list is essentially idiotic clickbait. And these people should never be taken seriously. For those of you who didn't hear what D-Wade had to say, I want to play it for you now, and then want to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to D-Wade here.
I know you're not a big fan of these player rankings. You know, as fans, we love
rankings. My God, these player rankings.
We love rankings. But now you see like this most recent one where they got Kobe outside of the top 10. And I know...
Who did what?
They got Kobe outside of the top 10, 100 players.
Who is they, Bob?
Bleacher Report.
Bleacher Report. Okay, because people throw they out there and then they make random
sources. I'm going to say their name. And so now, how are we feeling about just, is it a...
Clickbait. Clickbait.
It's clickbait because Kobe not in the top 10.
Clickbait.
Somebody reached out to me, our guy, Remy. Shout out to Stan Remy.
Remy.
A lot of people reached out to me, but the one person I commented back with when they asked me this question was Remy. He asked me, he's like, how do you feel about this? And he was talking about me being ranked 23rd. And I told
Great number, by the way. 23. Great number, by the way. 23.
One of the
greatest. Hey.
That I was 23rd out of 100, right? And so they had me ranked at 23rd, and I told them, I said, man, I don't care about that stuff. I said, it literally means nothing. I said, listen, I've gotten everything out of this game. I'm still eating out of this game. And I said, and that's just someone's opinion that's never played a game at our level. So you can't put nothing on it. Like, I saw so many think pieces, so many people really like up in arms about, and it was really about Cole being on the outside of the top 10. And I'm just like, yeah, if you want to ask us hoopers who played against Cole, we talking, all of us gonna talk top 3.
Facts.
Like, we all gonna talk top 3 if you played against Mamba. But from someone's opinion that's never played against Kobe, has never played a game of basketball at the level that we played at, having them at 11, okay. Why am I up in arms about something like that? I remember when Kobe was alive. They had rankings when he played in the league and they had him low. I remember one year and Kobe addressed it. Like, who is these idiots? Like, why would I listen to these idiots? And I'm not calling the person who did this an idiot, but what I'm saying is when someone does something like that, Kobe was like, this is idiotic to me. I remember that when he was live in the NBA, still going, they ranked him lower than he probably should have been. So as players, we know who are some bad boys, but also like D. Rice said, it's hard when you're trying to rank all the players that's ever played the game of basketball and you've never seen them play. So you're going off of what statistics that's on a paper.
Yeah.
And that's hard to rank somebody like that. So like, what are the rankings? Like, how do you come up with these rankings? How do you throw names in a hat and pick them out? Or do you just go by statistics? Because it's a lot of people statistically going to look better than someone ahead of them or someone lower than them going to have better. You can't do it. It's not championships. Like it has no rhyme or reason necessarily. It's who's someone's favorite player and their style of play, so forth and so on. And that's why they decided to do it. So for me, I always tell people, I'm a kid who grew up watching this game. I'm a kid who grew up in the inner city. I grew up playing on a crate. That's how I learned how to play basketball, on a crate. If you're telling me that my name is going to be mentioned in any rankings of anyone's of the greatest that ever played a game of basketball, I'm cool with that. I don't care where you put me because really it doesn't matter. I'm cooked. My career is cooked already. It do not matter where you can put me at 23 or 20. It don't matter. It's over.
You heard what he had to say. Again, if Bleacher Report's list made sense, why is everybody calling it stupid? Why? If something is good, why are so many people saying it's bad? So many people. You have people that are not even Kobe Bryant fans calling it stupid. That's how bad it is. Dwayne Wade called it clickbait. It is clickbait. That's at the core of it. It is clickbait. For you to have a list of 10 players that play basketball and Kobe's not included, you're clickbaiting people. And they did it for the exact reaction that they got, which is this. That's the fundamental reason they did it. So when you heard him say, oh, players call him top 3, I'm surprised Gilbert Arenas is making this argument. Gil is saying, oh, they're using the metric. What metric are they using, Gil? What metric? What metric? PER? Plus, minus? Really? This is what we're doing now? Before they invented plus, minus, didn't you already understand that Michael Jordan was the GOAT? Or you needed plus, minus to explain this to you? Or MVP win shares to explain that to you? Then you're an idiot. You don't deserve to be watching basketball. If you need these metrics to determine whether or not these are good players, then you don't understand. You don't need to be watching basketball, bro. You can turn on a TV and quickly understand who's good and who's not. But they're trying to turn basketball like as if we're doing thermodynamics or something. Oh, man, it's so sophisticated. What's the sound that Stephen A. Smith said? That Daryl Morey, after losing the playoff series, he went to the owner and said to him, yeah, we lost the game, but if you look at the analytics, we won. This is what we're relying on? This is what we're relying on? They're trying to turn basketball into some like we're out here solving equations and all of this. What are we talking about? Stats can tell you anything you want them to tell you. What did Kenny Smith say? There are 3 types of lies. Lies, damn lies, and stats. Because stats, you can make them tell you any story you want them to tell you. You can. How do you do that? Just pick the stats that favor your argument. Duh. That's how you make them tell you the story you want. Pick any stat that supports any bias or opinion or hypothesis you have, and you will tell a story. This is the problem with stats. This is the problem. And what these people are trying to say is surrender your good reasoning. Surrender what you saw to my stats. And people are like, no. No. Because for the same people that say if you play against Kobe Bryant's top 3, they're also saying LeBron. And so you agree with that, right? But you don't agree with that. Obviously, because it doesn't support your original bias. And these guys, believe, man, they're lightning you. Oh, they're enlightening you. Oh, man, I'm going to hear them. But, man, sit your ass down. Y'all ain't, come on, stop. We're not, we're not sitting through a lecture at MIT. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. You have people that have a very high worldview of themselves trying to make themselves feel smart, so they did this. Come on, knock it off, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. Catch you guys on the next episode. I'm out. Peace.